How's it hanging? Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and we're back with some Outer Worlds 2, and we want to do some more missions.
It's not supposed to gobble up Arcadia for years, and I'm sure something else will kill you way before that.
Okay, thanks, my man. Got some missions that we want to try doing now all the way around before we carry on with the main mission. And what, we'll put that one.
Dancing is presently allowed.
Wait, no, we had a mission to hand in, didn't we? Yeah, that one first.
Can't believe some of those protectorate hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of self-betterment.
You know, I have the music turned off, just in case it's DMCA, you know.
This rift problem is definitely getting a hull-side sweep with an Elysium view in head office town.
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not...
Bad Trooper Sealong, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed? Excellent! Pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your capture of hearts and minds.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this
I agree with her,
contract
actually.
staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Forget him, join me. I've got a ship with bed, snacks, just a little... Yeah, come on.
That's surely the most tempting offer I've heard all day.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death a preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down-and-outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
Bonus stupid. Better luck ever getting hired and it's down again. Yeah. Good for you.
It most assuredly is not good for her.
It is, we've just said she can work for us.
Is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say. But Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. If you're serious about that job offer, come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision, most assuredly. But I suppose that is no longer my concern. Now, if you're finished urging workers to quit, let's move on. The acquisition
I'm never
is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the
I'll
fold
urge everyone to quit.
and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport.
I'd have to be pretty thick-skulled not to realize you want me to ask for more details.
I should have known better than to try to bait an individual as savvy as yourself.
That you should.
Speak openly then. Bringing Westport to heel will deliver me not only my future, but the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox station.
Excellent. Except one task. Try to give me another. Find something. No. What do you need?
Verily. On to business. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry. The choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you.
Even a go-getter like me needs advice from time to time. Got any?
Perhaps. The kit contains a wide variety of tools, propaganda, equipment, and more than a few confectionaries. Some items may serve as honey, swaying the naysayers to our side. Others are blunt implements, crippling infrastructure to force the refugees toward Fairfield. Slather on a bit of elbow grease and you'll certainly succeed. I'm sure there are kindred spirits in Westport. No one wholly resists Auntie.
I thought you were the market specialist. Or is that hat just for show? Because I want the hat.
Shh, not so loud. The hat can tell when you're questioning it. The people of Westport don't trust me. How can they? I am the enemy. I am the invader. I cannot help these people achieve salvation until I know what it is they yearn for. You are a third party. You're presumably trustworthy. I need you to act on my behalf.
And why is it important?
Westport represents a challenge. The challenge presented by the majority of the Protectorate. Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive to fold, for they could see the freedom we offer firsthand. But the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk death for their ideals and cannot be swayed by the lights of Fairfield. If I can convert them, I can convert anyone.
Bad point. Say no more, I'm in.
Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of Purple Berry Crunch, everything
nice.
you need to wage war.
Oh, I'm
on the
assuming we can't have the Purple Berry
undecided
Crunch,
mind. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him, woolly cow-like. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian.
Is that the hat? It's a hat. I want the hat. You know what? Yeah.
Then consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further innovation and...
Everyone knows I like a good hat.
Be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of West.
And we got a top hat early in
with them. Gauge
Outer
their
Worlds 1 and we
situation.
kept it on for the whole game.
Only then can you motivate them adequately.
Before I go, is the town armed? Am I going to have to shoot my way in?
While I can't say for certain, I strongly suspect not. Westport no longer possesses any strategic value. The Protectorate has no reason to defend a half-sunken town.
Okey-dokey.
Still, I would come prepared with anything you think you might require. Paradise Island brims with danger, even if Westport itself seems safe.
Paradise Island is that dangerous? You should have given me some guns.
Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
Hey, don't come crying to me if the refugees are killed by Raptidons on the way here. Bye.
All done in there? Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. I'd like to take you up on your offer, if you're good for it. You're going places. Could be I'm keen on heading that direction myself. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's choice.
She doesn't want to be part of Anti-Choice. You be with me. Nice sales pitch. Do your services come with a 5-year warranty too? Why in the void when you want to go back there? Yeah. Why would you want to go back to Auntie's
I
Choice?
can be on my own for a time, but I'd rather it not be permanent. Besides, where else can I turn from nothing to something?
Hang on. Don't you just leave because they refused to let you get treatment? You don't think they intended to let you stay nothing forever? Yeah.
They ain't the Protectorate. If they couldn't see my worth, it was due to circumstance, because of my graft, or because I ain't trying hard enough. I get it. You're skeptical. If you got more questions, go on and ask them. You'll not find me hiding anything in the fine print.
I don't want to work with you. Nah, I believe you, so we have a deal.
Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see
No
what
problem.
I'm
Do I have to
capable
shake the
of.
hand on your back?
Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with Grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mine the ship.
Head back to the ship, Val.
Acknowledged.
After you.
No, companions over there. One thing I don't like that they don't have, like, you can't get rid of their weapons. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Ah, is that... Right, I know that person. It's the one that was dealing with the Raptodon.
Hello again. Was there something you... Oh, Inez! You look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated trip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's Choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you.
Good news. Inez is free to fix her graft. He says you can help.
Ah, that is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scarily friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more.
Well, you can do more. I can see why Inez trusts you. I don't think anyone else in Auntie's Choice gives a damn.
Despite your insinuation, there are plenty of good folk around here. But perhaps not many with Doc's particular skill set.
I understand
I think
your
we
reservation,
can't
but I
complain
do
about
care
Auntie's
deeply
Choice when
for
she's
all my
around.
patients. Inez has attested to it, and so can Copernicus here, when he is freshly fed. Where was I? Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with.
Hi, wasn't
Though
it?
it may
Hope
not
you're having a
be
good day.
easy to acquire the
How's this game
suitable
going?
specimens.
I'm really enjoying it. It's a lot like
The
it's a lot like the first
candidate
one,
is the skeleton crab.
like it's a little bit better than
It has
first.
a rare
Only
form of
there's
albinism and
one
was
bit
last
that I didn't
found
like
on
so
the western
far.
coast by
Your
protected
companions at the
scientists
minute doesn't look like you
who
can change their gear.
unfortunately went missing.
Now I enjoyed
I
that,
happened upon an
like
old
in games. I
reported
enjoy
village along with
outfitting
code
people,
used to
like
operate their machinery.
in these type of games.
If their fate is what
And you
I
could do that in the
suspect,
first one, but you can't do it in
the
this.
code
And
may
I'm not
be
really a
used to-
fan of that.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
And the second candidate,
The second candidate is a Raptodon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island. As
but don't
I
get me wrong.
understand
These
it.
type of games you play
She
for
was
the
last
story,
spotted in the crags near the
the dialogue, the
Vox
humor.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This
But
matriarch
RPGs
sure
are-
ain't making it easy for
like-
us. She'll be more aggressive.
I like
and more
being
cunning
able
than
to
her
outfit
smaller
people.
kin.
Any idea how to kill this matriarch?
When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments.
Okay.
I suggest your
So we're going to
armaments
throw
be at the
pheromones
ready.
around a matriarch.
Then the
Going to wake
grounding
up,
part
be
is
angry that we're
yours.
there. Kill the creatures, chop the parts off. Seems straightforward.
Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please. Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery.
Try getting both parts.
Matriarch, I mean, law guide you both out there.
Thanks. I take help from any and every high power at this point. Let's go hunting, Inez. Okay, so one's up there. And the other's down there. We can go for the one down there first. Probably go from here. I mean, go around probably the back, and it'll probably help us go round. There's a path here, or we just have to follow this path down here. What's this? I think it's just a landing place. Okie dokie.
Liquidate 'em.
Ain't recharged.
Dude. Oh. Ah. Drug crash. Overuse the medical inhaler causes you to experience a drug crash. While crashing, the inhaler is disabled. Oh, dude. Oh, that's what that bottom bit is. Okie dokie.
We're here! Three hole in the head! Hey! Got a distraction for you!
Okie dokie, we got crab meat. Oh, we went up a level. Nice. Okie dokie. Can we speech up again? Observation. Armor penetration. Or now has put himself in enemy line of fire to protect his comrades. Enemies are more likely to target him and will occasionally fire at enemies not targeting him, taunting them. Do you know what? We'll make him more tanky. Yeah. Nope. And there's. We have surgical strike. This trainer's doctor gives her a good understanding of anatomy. lowers range, stuns a target, leaving them unable to act for a short time. Or occasionally tosses medical packs near you. Walking over them automatically uses them, reducing your toxicity buildup or crash duration. Medical packs break apart upon their own. Ooh. You know what? Yeah, we'll have that. She can be on-field medic.
Looks like a fight.
Okie dokie. Question is, would this let us in and over to here? Or do you reckon we go around there and that goes around the top? I don't feel like there's any way around there. Deal, so is there someone here? Yes.
Perhaps if I said, oh, hello there. Welcome to my little slice of paradise in paradise. I didn't hear you come in. I'm focused something fierce on my current project, you see.
Project, I'm assuming you've grown to the crab egg.
Well, aren't you the observant one? Yes, a crabble egg. I'm more than happy to tell you all the details of my project, since you asked.
Fine, let's hear it.
Like I was saying, friend, this here crabble egg is gonna make me a mountain of bits. See, crabble eggs contain carbon, oxygen, iron, and are each self-contained units.
Okay.
You know what else has all those things? Skip drives. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna make me a mountain of bits selling skip drives made from crabble eggs. I'm basically there. I just need to figure out the process
insane.
of turning the eggs into skip drives.
Going crazy.
And I'll be off to the races.
There's no, you know what? Go for it. Get out there and make your dreams a reality. Yeah, go on. Do it. If we had science, we'd probably tell them how to thingy, but we don't.
Oh, wow, really? Everyone else told me I was mad. I really appreciate your words of encouragement, friend. I'll make sure you get one of the very first crabble-based skip drives.
Thank you.
Please take this as a small thank you.
For someone so obsessed, I'm surprised you didn't notice your house surrounded by crabbles.
It is? Fascinating. Did you see any unusual behavior? Any changes in crabble familial dynamics? Or the emergence of any new evolutionary traits?
We can lie. Familial. Yeah. Very sure one was trying to adopt me. Had the paperwork and everything. So my gravel's right. We'll lie.
That is a physical impossibility.
Dang
They
it.
lack the opposable thumbs necessary to sign paperwork. In this lab, we only deal with the cold, hard facts of science. Unless they also just evolved opposable thumbs.
Yeah, they could. Yes, they have both
Evolution and
thumbs.
familial changes in one go. This is so exciting. Once I finish this experiment, I'll head out to see for myself. Oh, and please take this with you. Just a small thank you for providing me with such exciting and useful information.
Makes you 110% everything you'd
Okie dokie. Right, so it doesn't look like this goes round. We'll head that way. Because that we can't get up. Because the other way there's a lift, but the lift doesn't work yet. Ooh, what's this? Picnic stuff, I'll have that. Okie dokie. That's a sprat. Wonder what that dot was on the map. Aha. Maybe this will
Smell
help
of
us get in.
brines thick in the air. Gotta be Crabble's ahead.
Crabble's spawning ground, eh? Here we go. Okay, it's stuck on the ground. Okay, I think we alerted them all. Here, got him back. Despite being a tank, it goes down quite quickly, like.
That's been nice.
Hey, we're going this way. We're going to see if this comes out. Doesn't. Probably won't be able to get her thingy done yet then.
Look up there. Are those rifts?
Ooh, there are. We can't hack and thingy them.
I'm the one you need to worry about. Come at me.
I didn't realise I'm out of bullets.
Knew you had my back.
Okay. Oh, I think he makes ammo, doesn't he?
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of recalibration. Anyway, need something, Commander? Sure. Always happy to tool around for a bit. What did you have in mind?
I think it's them. Okie dokie. That's 10 bullets. Gun could be the one. $13 bullets. We'll start with this one then. Okie dokie.
It's a brawl.
Practicing some battlefield medicine.
Bang. Okay. Have a trauma kit you can revive. No. See where it saved us. I feel like this isn't the way. It saved us here. We'll have a look in here at a different time. We'll teleport out. We'll go check the other ways. I feel like that. And then through the mountain to like probably come out here. See, Crabble spawning grounds, and that skeleton Crabble cave. See, that's probably is in there. Fast travel here. We need to buy ammo.
Hell, I've stood this post so many times I could do it in my sleep.
I ain't even close to hitting rock bottom yet.
Ooh. Okie dokie. This. Okay. What's it use? Short rounds. Okay. It's a lot, but we're buying it. Then we'll sell our junk. Okay. Alright, we'll go do them ones.
Climb the corporate ladder. Do your immediate
them defectors if they miss anything about Protectorate life.
10 bits, they said community.
Yep. Community.
Yeah, because we can do these, then...
Overheard what you said earlier, that nobody wants Auntie's choice here. Maybe not right now, but that tune will change once these folks see just what we're offering them. Freedom.
Freedom at the point of a gun don't strike you as a mighty force?
So liberation is only acceptable on your terms.
Yeah.
Is that it?
It's acceptable when we do it because the people ask for our intervention. That's kind of the whole point of the Earth Directorate.
You say that, but we both know that ain't why you or the commander came to Arcadia in the first place. What was the plan? Take what you came for and leave these folk to their fate? No. I think it ain't so much that the Earth Directorate only goes where they've been asked. It's more about what serves their interests. So, who's really the moral party here?
I ain't gonna be lectured by a corporatist. Find someone else to bluster.
Okie dokie.
We're closed.
It doesn't say stealing, I'm taking. Okie dokie.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed. No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan.
You're a friend of the Fries, aren't you?
Why are you asking? Who are you?
The people she tried to kill.
Niles, come on.
Architect. I had no idea. I wish I could say it was unbelievable. I was afraid she was becoming a danger to herself and to others. But this is horrifying.
Yeah, imagine how we feel. Why don't you tell us where she is so we can make sure she ain't being a danger to herself or others?
Let him talk. That's enough, Niles. Yeah, difficult for her.
The
Let's have a
anger
talk.
she always seemed to battle with. I fear it may have finally overwhelmed her. And could likely be what's
We want
driven her to
information.
her
We don't want
present course
Niles
of
to
action.
wreck that, you know? Just what is her present course of action?
I wish I knew. It's nothing good, I can tell you that. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor.
Victor, the guy who you accused her of conspiring with.
How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you? Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense.
So basically, she got
become
indoctrinated.
uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
Did she ramble on about the Sentinels versus the cult of corporatism?
Among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. Didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That, and the invasion itself, set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again.
Again?
She was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now.
How long were we
She never
frozen for?
slept, didn't talk to anyone
Pat-
if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse.
How did you two meet?
We became friends when she... Well, she saved me. I'd said something without thinking. Must have been distracted. We all know to watch every last word we say. For some reason, she interceded on my behalf with an arbiter. And she convinced him he didn't hear what he actually did. No one does that. Void, I didn't think anyone could. We all were, originally, before the schism. But she never gave it up, even when it became illegal to even mention their name. Which was surprising with how angry she seemed to be getting with them, even as she was deep into scheming with Victor and the others. She even continued to sign her messages, "See you in the equation." It's all so confusing.
What do you know about what she's doing at Box Station?
What do you mean? It was where she worked, one of the Protectorate's communications hubs. She didn't speak of it much, at least to me. She may have spoken to Victor about it.
Seems like knowing her was unsettling for you.
She ain't the only one.
It's difficult to explain. She spoke about things in unfamiliar ways. I felt her words to be freeing, at first. But slowly, I began to feel unmoored, doubting everything I ever knew. She said learning the truth of things was worth it. But now I question whether her truth was just more of her penchant to sow chaos, no matter who may be caught in her schemes. Some days I wish I'd never listened to her at all. Others, I can't help but miss her. Even with everything.
Know a little something about that too.
Did you ever see her again, Savannah?
I did try to. Once. After the corporatists invaded Paradise Island and took over Fairfield. They seemed to let anyone in there. Some boisterous fellow even tried to recruit me.
Was she there? Did you talk to her?
No. Nearest I could surmise, she'd left just prior to the fall of Fairfield. I'm ashamed to admit, I did break into her safe. She used the same code for everything. 15-778.
Hey, good to know. 15
That sounds like it could
778.
be her agent identification code, Commander.
She said it had some meaning from her previous life. I'd hoped she'd left something for me, but the safe was empty.
Is it true that the Order somehow helped Auntie invade?
No. But it had to be someone's fault, right? The Protectorate couldn't possibly have failed to safeguard the colony. Then they had to answer the accusations the Order leveled at them.
It's all fascinating. Goodbye.
I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be. She's unwell, but I know there's still
We'll leave it
hope.
down to Niles to decide. She's definitely unwell. There's no hope for her. I'm gonna kill her. No. Okay, I'll see what she has to say for herself.
That's all I can ask.
Don't worry, Niles won't do. Okay, we'll carry on over to there. Where is it? Wait. Nope. Wrong button. Where'd it run off to? Oh. That feels like that goes that way. I don't want to go that way. I want to go that way. I think I need to stick to the road. I don't need to fast travel. I can just turn back around. I think our problem is not sticking to the roads. So we'll follow this power line. And then it's the bottom. Going right. And left. Way. The building there. We'll go check that building. Let me head that way.
Careful, friend. Reckon there might be a few loose rap songs wandering around. Know that Auntie's Trace ain't liable for a rap song.
Always been curious about the kind of training that'll produce an arbiter. Can't imagine it's pleasant.
We'd do well to watch ourselves with the Dragoon patrolling. I don't exactly pass muster as a...
Yeah, that at least opened up a fast travel point.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us. Real code 472.
Oh, great. A 472. Been a while since I had to dodge bullet spray.
But any with names.
Damage those Crabbles are gonna do to my machines.
They're Crabbles. They ain't gonna do nothing to your...
Word is Milver Street is ordering a watch on the Protectorate survivors in Westport. Change is reported. I hate that kind of work. Always sounds like so much effort. That kind of thing ain't even on my contract. Milver Street is offering bits rewards for...
Scout report.
Yes, sir.
Yes?
Okay, then nothing. Take us down that way. Got a big building at the end. We'll run down to there because it's big, so it's bound to have a fast travel point. Sometimes it's better to spend a bit of time just getting fast travel points, you know? Automatic repair center. Hey, we'll carry on up to there. We follow this up.
Must be at least a few usable parts in here.
Inside the research lab at the former site
in
of
here?
Eden's Bounty
Aha!
Center.
Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
Subordinates have become
Hello there.
homicidally irritable.
You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris?
Find me in the renovated
It's a bit of scrap, nothing complete. Can I ask why?
Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our auto-mechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's nothing here that's salvageable. Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they?
What exactly are you trying to convert your mechs to do?
Let's just say to fill Westport's needs. If you follow the road heading north, you can't miss it. Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it. To any of us.
Such as war.
True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of anything. And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts. But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand?
My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though
Where is this convoy of mech headed?
Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the automech repair center to the south of here. The center is... Say, you don't work for Antes, do you? This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence.
I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri
I assure you I'm not.
Fair enough. As I was saying, the automech
That's
repair
all it
center is
took?
south
Okay.
of here. Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center, hence my need to scavenge.
Help me formulate a cure.
Yes and no. The bomb certainly took a fierce toll, but I suspect these were all in various states of disrepair even before Anti's offensive, which has made sorting out where to begin my efforts here rather difficult. There should be a manifest somewhere, but it's nowhere to be found. Nor are the troopers who should have been escorting this. Or their bodies.
Hey. Perhaps the escort turned traitor and set the bombs themselves. Could they have been killed by wild creatures and dragged off?
These were
Traitor.
stalwart defenders of the Protectorate we're talking about here. Not the spineless stumblewits that comprise the forces of Anti's choice. No. Some other unfortunate fate has befallen them. Could have been any manner of terror brought upon us by Antis.
Been a pleasure.
Likewise. And please inform me if you happen upon any usable parts.
Maybe.
Though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo.
Synthesia is a dangerous hazard. Can be found throughout Arcadia. Powering the projector's automechs. Standing in it poisons you. Okie dokie. Be careful of things on floor.
Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me.
Don't have the science.
Grain silo. Help me formulate a cure. Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for
I'm
their
assuming it's that place up there with the big... No, that says Anti's choice.
Help me formulate a cure. Hello? Calling out to any random non-kill.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Shift's over!
Yes, you. I am trapped
Dangerous
inside
enemies.
the research lab.
Enemy just goes next to the head, health bar. They're dangerous.
You must help.
Ah, so we're not level to fight them. Got ya.
Outside our lab? Audacious event requires commitment.
Those guards are mighty agitated. And some are wearing gas masks. Yeah, something ain't right here. We should be cautious.
Trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri Center. You must help me. You must. I subordinates have
Okey-dokey.
become homicidally irritable, though remain.
We had 2 quests here, didn't we? Win over the people. His. We'll go for his first. He's a companion, you know? Want to do stuff to help our companions. We always help our friends.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore. Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile.
Hogarth. Milver Street reckons he's the key to converting this town. Let's bring him the good news of Auntie's choice, shall we?
Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate.
Anything I know about this place?
Word to the wise, despite what you might hear,
We still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
Okie dokie. I think we have to talk to this guy first.
Well, it's infected. Redstone arrives soon, we'll have to start cutting.
There's mosey on up. Doing that outside. That was anybody's, okay? Didn't say steal.
Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to Protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
That's a SAM unit, isn't it?
Perhaps you're
In the first
wondering
one.
why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
I want to be careful about opening your arms for strangers. Good way to get stabbed.
And that would be worse than what we've already endured? We are better than they. And I, for one, refuse to give Auntie and her ilk the pleasure of compromising our pride.
If you're staying in the ruins of your city, we'll show them just how you so much better than they are.
Our society was built from the bedrock up through the vision of our matriarch. Due to her genius, the structure of our society is perfect, planned down to the last subject. We all work as a unified whole for the betterment of all, unlike those corporate colonies, where it's every person for themselves.
Does everyone feel that way? What about the people at the bottom of your society?
They love it as much as I. We care for everyone. Why, we've even eradicated the drudgery of manual labor through our perfection of auto-mechanical technology. That brings me to a matter I'd like to discuss with you, actually. I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, auto-mech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
It's a sprat.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
It would only take a few viable gears and essential motivators to serve your purposes.
We are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram the mech, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts.
You're all being punished. Why again? Did you mention the exact reason you need reprieve?
Oh, you failed to hear the loudspeakers on the way in? The announcement we're obliged to repeat incessantly. Well, allow me to paraphrase. Protectorate law finds us guilty of treason on account of letting Westport fall prey to Auntie's choice saboteurs.
This judgment seems unnecessarily cruel. Honestly, how is that a punishable offense?
Well, obviously, we've forsaken our duties as members of the Protectorate. It is incumbent upon us to fight to the death, yet we still live. As does
They're being punished because they lived.
Now, either the Arbiters arrive to execute us, or this place falls under the vapid boot heel of Auntie's choice. No matter who wins, we cannot sustain ourselves here for long.
Must mean that yeah.
My linguistic embellishments are somewhat beside the point. This here's a matter of accountability. Responsibility was mine. Disgrace and judgment should be mine solely as well. My intention is to absolve my subjects of any and all such blame. I owe it to every single person here to try.
If you require assistance, let's negotiate a fee. But if we had the parts,
farewell now.
we do that.
Ah, the itinerant stranger returns.
And does that give us the option to?
Farewell now.
Okay, maybe. Okay, we can get the parts for him. Needs your help with getting West Point back on his feet. He's looking for parts. Okay. You know what? We're going to pop a cheeky little save. We want to see what happens if we mention about going to Fairfield.
Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind. Pshaw! I've no desire to speak of the current state of Fairfield, no less the Auntie's choice riffraff controlling it, or worse, any traitors who have flocked to their side. Why, I cannot fathom any of my people or I even contemplating defecting the Protectorate, let alone for that cesspool of inanity.
We have people here who could use the help Fairfield could provide. Why do you feel like your hatred of Auntie's choice goes deeper than the current conflict? Go for the top one.
I have my own means of helping them, which you could aid me with if you so chose.
What would it take to let your people leave for Fairfield?
Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider such a recourse.
What do you imagine your subjects think about your chances here?
When I look outside, I see people who are hardy and resilient, who trust the paradigm, who understand prosperity will return with time and group effort. I have the aid of key pillars of our community, several persons of note and good character who stand with and by me, and our town still functions. Our automechs are still running, mostly. We have a generator to power them, fresh water, the reassuring voice of everyone's.
Okay, if we can take out all them, maybe. Okay, fine, I get it. Then you need automatic parts earlier. Sounds like you're trying to close a whole breach with spit and spat hides. But if things fell apart further, you'd let everyone go, and you leave too.
I don't know. Look, I've entertained these fool notions of yours long enough. There's no use pursuing such a fruitless line of thinking further. I have a brighter future in mind for Westport, one you can help with, in fact, rather than dwelling on dark maybes and scenarios of worst imagining.
Apologies if hit a nerve. We can change the topic.
Not the first to question my judgment, nor the last, I suppose. One expects a certain lack of social graces from those raised outside the Protectorate. Let us talk plainly. What would it take to secure your aid?
Mental refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go now.
Hold on, I'd like to hear more about your situation here first.
Certainly. What would you like to know? We are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared. If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, Allow them
Yeah,
to
but that's just
maintain
maybes,
things
you know?
around here in the spirit of continuity and such.
Our sound's already underwater.
Hence my use of the term reasonable facsimile. It's a gamble, no arguing that. But anything else is simply giving up and waiting for the end.
Designed it, and the Sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of
That's abundantly kind of you. Though there must be something I can offer.
of resources, and lack of community led to terrible suffering.
Well,
Poor dears didn't have the firm
you have intimate knowledge of Fox Station working, correct?
Enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask?
Earth Directorate, can't say more. Need to get inside.
I don't know what an Earth Directorate is, and I thought we were past the need for being coy, but fine. I'll extend you my trust as a show of good faith. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days
So it's
of
like,
reason and
do we help
quiet.
the guy in the first guy with the cool
here
hat?
and now we find
Do we
ourselves
help
in.
him? To be fair, the first guy offered us a cool hat, so I gotta say no to that.
My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south.
We've already got the
But
fast
do
travel
not,
point for that.
Under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here.
Oh, do you have an access pass? That'll be yep.
Farewell now.
Okey-dokey.
Hey, Commander. Could I have a word with you real quick? I hope you're not seriously considering helping the Protectorate here. I know these folks seem on the down and out, but we're as like to do more harm than good by siding with them.
Not so sure about that. Maybe you'd rather help Auntie's choice? That doesn't seem like you. That's fine. I'm leaning towards converting them all to Auntie's choice anyway.
Right. Okay. Well, if we do as Milverstreet's asked and convert the populace to Auntie's choice, they're more likely to get the care they need and not be sentenced to death.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
Us away into the Vox. Oh, and a ritzy hat. Man drives a hard bargain. If he can be trusted.
I'll do anything for the hat. I do like that hat. Exactly.
Given the condition of this place, I'd assume no shortage of willing spirits eager for a way out. But then, reason's sometimes hard to come by with the Protectorate. Before you make a decision one way or the other, let's ask around. See what the residents have to say. No use trying to lift up those attached to the muck.
Yeah, he obviously didn't know I was planning to do the old switcheroo. I get the pass, but then try to use it as bargaining, you know?
We maintain sufficient zeal.
You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're
By the way,
presently devoid of
that you can see
mortiferous
above our
injuries.
clothes.
Because we've got more of that than we can handle.
Anyway, I can be of
Don't
assistance.
suppose you have any medical supplies to spare, do you? That you might kindly consider donating?
Oh, yeah, we got Auntie's choice stuff. Yeah, there you go.
No, thank you. Not looking for anything that does more harm than good. I have enough ailments to manage already. From what I've heard about Auntie's medicaments, might poison a patient or cause them to grow an extra head or something. Never know what they're testing out on you.
My extra parts aren't side effects. That's your implication. And anyhow, I should think some minor side effects would be preferable to dying.
I know if I was sick, and I usually am, I'd want to use this anti-choice medicine. Or we can speech it. I swear by the reliability and effectiveness of anti-choice medicine.
Honestly? Well, I'm a reasonable judge of character, and you seem upright. On behalf of my patients and I, thank you. We're all grateful. Guess outsiders aren't all just base individualists like they say on the wireless. Barring this being some tricky sales strategy, that is. This is a good start, but I fear it won't last long. Wouldn't happen to know a reliable means to procure more, would you?
You can have as much as the products you need if you buy it from Fairfield. Look, it's time to seriously consider relocating your patients to Fairfield. I don't think she would agree to the relocation. Maybe. Say buy it.
They'd sell to us? Those medicaments you gave us before? No, never. You must think me easily hoodwinked. Our societies are sworn enemies.
Profit trumps everything to Auntie's choice. They'll sell whatever to whoever.
You almost make that sound reasonable, under a highly skewed, morally vacuous light. Not seeing a wealth of options here at present. I can watch my patients die, then face execution, or we can resettle elsewhere and remain alive. I lean toward the latter. The abandoned section of Westport ought to have some supplies. Should be enough medicaments down there to help our injured survive the trip to Fairfield. It's perilous, though.
I'll gather
Plenty
medicine
of
for
the
you.
structures below are still submerged.
So I
Others,
think we've convinced her
ones
to
that
go.
escaped being flooded, got abandoned once the Crabbles moved in. Those ought to have some supplies. If I were you, I'd try to sneak past the Crabbles out there. They seem rather territorial of late. All right, be careful out there.
Doesn't say stealing.
You've returned.
I haven't returned, I haven't left. I'm stealing from you first.
Has the Sovereign said how many of those pills were each allowed? It must be at least a fistful more. I wish I could program an automech to feel these feelings I'm feeling. You know, instead.
Okie dokie.
Stranger?
Ooh. Because the way I see it, I know they're running low on supplies, those people. But if it doesn't say stealing, it's all mine. It's back in the hospital. Wing. Okay. I think what we could probably do is we'll probably end up convincing everyone else to leave, and then the guy will go, okay, I'll leave, you know? Sabotage Westport's infrastructure is another one we can do. We still get the cards for them as well. The parts.
Fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern it, the matriarch, working with and through the sovereign, devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed
I need a key card to enter there. The other side now. That must be... We have more hacking. That must be where we have to go to... like the infrastructure. Okie dokie.
The wireless said that flooding Westport is routine maintenance to remove the dust that's been building up in our door.
Report them for...
Prudence dictates that we watch our neighbors, but I may just invite him over to make it easier.
Nice that we can steal from all these people and no one cares. Not like the other town where they cared if we stole stuff.
But the paradigm says we're to spend our lives in our predetermined profession.
That's why it's so generous of the sovereign to let us become tiny cogs in the great war machine.
Or stealing. This is the broadcast, and you mentioned that as one of the things, right? You'll write it with anti-choice propaganda. Nice.
This is TV Milva Street of Fairfield with a special one-time free offer for all Protectorate subjects within and without earshot. What do I provide? Information. Did you know that at Anti's Choice, we don't pre-select your assignment at birth? It's true. No
matriarch and sovereign
Name, so we'll speak to him. See if there's anything around here.
Ecotope as our home, and devise the paradigm as
Acquisitions.
a great way to maintain it.
Greetings, non-protectorate wretches. With regret, I must inform you that those outside our glorious society may not take freely from our stocks, as our subjects do.
I just did.
However, I may offer you a limited selection of premium items for moderate respective fees. Initiating.
Ooh. I'll have that. Okie dokie.
Normally, I can... Apologies for not noticing you there. Wasn't paying rapt attention to those assuasive loudspeaker messages. No. Caught me reciting passages from a beacon to the cosmos, illustrating my steadfast fidelity. All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the sovereign. That part always hits me directly. To quote my personal
That isn't what I'm
log,
saying, no.
an essential
Change it.
message, rightful and true. Charlton Weintraub.
As you're obviously a loyal subject who is no way would consider moving to Fairfield.
Me? Move to Fair? Why, even if it was still held by our proud protectorate, I've been assigned here. Everything is in its proper place within the paradigm.
Oh, relax, I'm an ally.
Would a true ally speak so plainly? Or coolly remark with some cryptic double entendre? Straight talk seems more the province of hidden agents, savvily angling to trick somebody. If you were a Sentinel, or in some Sentinel-adjacent role, I'd of course be honored to have you inspect my belongings. Unfortunately, my house is currently besieged by Crabbles. In any case, back to it. Huh. I can't say that voice sounds at all. Familiar?
Ah, the Outlander I spoke with before. What brings you back around?
What's the purple stain around your mouth?
Did I? Not again. Oh, this? It's a birthmark, skin condition, both, about which I am rather sensitive, thank you very kindly.
You know your mouth is the exact shade of anti-choice purple crunch cereal.
A purple what now? Is that an actual term?
We got some purple
use?
crunch.
I don't know. You come in here spouting made-up words and,
All words are made up.
Is that what we're doing? Because I will admit I am left with some degree of bewilderment. And, respectfully, bid you good day.
I can usually tell when a fella's up to something and that fella's up to something. Might be nothing serious, but we ought to poke around and find out what. Just in case.
I think that means we have to check his place, then come back to him.
I had a nightmare that the matriarch didn't gift us the paradigm. And we were left to scramble for purpose and profit like Auntie's workers.
Where's the... Then that way.
This unit beautifully acknowledges your...
I was hoping it would allow me to fix it.
Everything, literally everything I own is underwater. What do you mean? Everything.
Almost. Got something on my mind. Did you hear that message over the loudspeakers? About choosing your chosen profession? That Milver Street fellow said in Fairfield you can, if I understood correctly, opt for any job you show proficiency. Could that truly be true? Or is it a base falsity foisted by Auntie's choice to, you know, undermine Protectorate subjects' unflagging resolve?
Pretty much true. Anywhere outside the Protectorate, actually.
You don't say. Huh. So it's only here with our perfect society that it works our way. How fortunate for us all to benefit from such judicious guidance.
If you converted to Auntie's choice, the talent would be richly rewarded.
That's a right intriguing proposition. I do wonder what it's like to have choice about things. If it weren't for Vigilant Hogarth, I do believe I'd scupper off to, well, you know where. Yeah. You convince him, I'm in. But I owe him enough I wouldn't abandon him for nothing.
Nice, we convinced one guy. But that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is where tonight's stream shall end. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Outer Worlds 2. I'm really enjoying this. I think we can convince them all to go to Fairfield. We'll find out tomorrow. As Outer Worlds 2 will continue after our Final Fantasy 13 Lightning Return stream. I say thanks everyone who came along and kept me company today over both Twitch and YouTube. Because the content we create on this channel is only made possible thanks to you watching along at home, so very much appreciated. So thank you for your time. Well, hope you all enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye, and stay safe.